This is your Cyber Brief, powered by CybLynx. Today's top cyber headlines reflect a landscape where espionage, ransomware pressure, and AI-related risks are all converging. Here's what you need to know. High-level headlines preview. Critical infrastructure and law enforcement systems showing signs of compromise and internal sabotage. A major distribution firm faces extortion with stolen data on the line. A fresh vulnerability in collaboration platforms is fueling a new ransomware wave. Nation-state and advanced persistent threats are targeting development pipelines. Healthcare organizations remain heavily targeted by ransomware. 1. Internal sabotage alleged at State Cybercrime Unit in India. Investigators in West Bengal are probing a breach of the State Cybercrime Wing's data center, with officials now suspecting deliberate sabotage rather than a conventional ransomware attack. The breach disrupted critical investigative tooling, and sources say the vendor had retained elevated remote access despite prior discussions about administrative control. The case is being treated as a possible conspiracy under multiple legal statutes. This underscores how trusted third-party relationships can become single points of failure when access governance breaks down. The Times of India. 2. Ingram Micro faces ransomware extortion after data theft. Global technology distributor Ingram Micro is under pressure from the SafePay ransomware group, which claims to have exfiltrated multiple terabytes of sensitive internal data. The attack, tied to access via VPN infrastructure, has led to a deadline threat to leak the cache unless ransom demands are met. Given Ingram Micro's role serving hundreds of thousands of enterprise clients, the downstream risk surface is significant. Tech Radar. 3. SharePoint. Zero-day sparks. Ransomware. Surge security researchers report that a critical zero-day in Microsoft SharePoint is being actively exploited, giving rise to a spree of ransomware incidents attributed to a newly observed group dubbed Warlock. Hundreds of unpatched systems across government, education, healthcare, transportation, and finance have been compromised, and experts warn that this multi-stage campaign will persist in the coming weeks unless organizations accelerate patching and detection efforts. Axios. 4. Nation-state threat actors compromised CI/CD and strategic targets. Today's threat landscape includes advanced persistent threats compromising software development pipelines. North Korean-linked actors have been observed infiltrating CI/CD environments to siphon sensitive data, while other state-sponsored groups continue targeting strategic industries. These operations highlight that supply chain integrity and secure development practices are now frontline defense requirements. American Hospital Association. 5. Healthcare sector. Still a favorite for ransomware actors, new industry reporting shows that over half of healthcare organizations were targeted with ransomware in the past year, with a large portion of those attacks succeeding. Even as overall volume shifts, the sector remains deeply vulnerable, emphasizing the need for segmentation, immutable backups, and rapid incident response playbooks. The HIPAA Journal call to action. Across these stories, the thread is clear. Internal trust breakdowns, unpatched critical platforms, and sophisticated threat actors are converging. If you're responsible for security, prioritize access control reviews with third parties, patching of collaboration and infrastructure software, and hardening of development pipelines. I'm Vivian Berry, and this Cyber Brief is powered by CybLynx, keeping you informed, resilient, and ahead of emerging threats.